Scarsellino or Ippolito Scarsella, 1550 or 1551, 28 October 1620, was an Italian mid to late 16th century reformist painter and one of the most important representatives of the School of Ferrara. His landscapes of both sacred and secular themes strongly anticipate the landscape painting traditions of the 17th century. Life. Ippolito Scarsella was born and died in Ferrara. His father was the lesser-known painter Sigismondo Scarsella, who was particularly skilled as an architect. Scarsellino traveled and worked extensively across Italy, encountering many influences. He lived in Venice for 4 years around 1570. The exact date is not known. He reportedly trained in Venice in the studio of Veronese. Scarsellino worked alongside the brothers Carracci in the Palazzo dei Diamanti in Ferrara. As can be observed from their works, the Ferrarese artist and the Bolognese painters exhibited a reciprocal influence upon one another. To name just one of many examples, Ludovico Carracci's 1616 Martyrdom of St. Margaret for the Church of San Maurizio in Mantua takes its inspiration from the Ferrarese reformists' earlier version of 5 years prior for the Oratory of St. Margaret in Ferrara. One of Scarsellino's most important pupils was Costanzo Catani. Work. Scarsellino was an easel painter as well as a fresco artist. He often painted the same subject with variations in a range of different formats and supports. His early works show the influences of various contemporary styles. Initially he was inspired by the elegant figures of Parmigianino, 1503-1540, which were introduced in Ferrara by Girolamo da Carpi, 1501, c. 1557. He later set himself apart from this intellectual and highly formal vision of mannerism by turning towards the magical, mood-driven world of Dosso Dossi. During his stay in Venice he was introduced to the late works of Giorgione and those of Veronese and Titian, which were an important influence on his work. A number of his works are in the collection of the Galleria Borghese in Rome: The Bathing Venus, Diana, and Endymion in Venus and Adonis. 2 of his paintings were destroyed during the bombing of Dresden at the end of World War II. Flight into Egypt and Holy Family at Work. Selected works: The Way to Calvary, Museum of Fine Arts, Boston. The Martyrdom of St. Venantius of Camerino, Houston. Fame Conquering Time, Wadsworth Athenaeum, Hartford. Virgin Adored by Saints, 1609. Metropolitan Museum of Art, New York, 1. Landscape with Abraham and Isaac, Oxford, attributed to Apollo, MFA, San Francisco, 3. Madonna with Saints, c. 1600, MFA, Houston, 4. Adoration of the Magi, c. 1600, Capitoline Museums, Rome, 5. Allegorical Scene, Pinacoteca Nazionale, Ferrara, 6. St. Demetrius, Museum of Fine Arts, Boston, 7. Virgin and Angels Imploring Christ Not to Punish Lust, Avarice, and Pride, Pinacoteca, Vatican 8. Judgment of Paris, Uffizi Gallery, Florence. References. Further reading. Francis P. Smith and John P. O'Neill, 1986. The Age of Correggio and the Carracci, Emilian Painting of the 16th and 17th Centuries. Washington, National Gallery of Art. Pages 196-201. Friedberg, Sidney J., 1993. Pelican History of Art, ed. Painting in Italy, 1500 to 1600. Penguin Books. Pages 574-577. External links. Media related to Scarsellino at Wikimedia Commons.